If you are faced with a mortgage foreclosure and your house is up for sheriff's sale, what can you do? You don't want the sheriff's sale to go through. You want to stop that sheriff's sale. Well, one option is to file a Chapter 7. If you file a Chapter 7, normally what's happening is you've decided to give up the house. Maybe the house is underwater. Maybe you owe $150,000 and this house is only worth $100,000. Maybe there's a second mortgage. Maybe the house has gone down in value. Maybe it needs work. A lot of times people do not want to keep their house because they can't afford to keep their house. They can't afford to pay the mortgages. They cannot afford to bring the mortgage up to date. And the house needs work. Maybe there's taxes owed too. Well, if you file a Chapter 7, you can stop the foreclosure and stop the sheriff's sale. And you can live in the house for at least another 4 to 6 months. So it gives you some time to find a place to move to. It gives you some time to save up some money for moving expenses, first month's rent, security deposits somewhere else. Then, eventually they will have their sheriff's sale and they'll take the house back. But the mortgage company cannot sell it for more than it's worth. And there's going to be a real estate commission and transfer stamps and closing costs. And the mortgage company may take a loss of several $1,000s, maybe tens of thousands of dollars. But if you have filed a Chapter 7 bankruptcy and you receive a final discharge of that bankruptcy, you owe them nothing. When they take that house back, when they sell that house and they sell it for less than what you owe, no matter what they sell it for, you owe them nothing. There is no deficiency. And there is no tax consequence. Because many times the mortgage company will take the house back, they'll sell it for less than what's owed, there's a $40,000, $50,000, $60,000, $80,000 deficiency, and they figure, well, we could sue the former homeowner for this amount, but they have nothing of value. What are we going to get? We'll just write this off. We'll take it as a bad debt on our taxes. But then if they voluntarily write this off, voluntarily agree not to collect this amount, then it's a taxable event for you, and you will get a 1099 form come the next January, and you will have to pay tax on that. And, of course, you'll be in the highest tax bracket then, 35%, and you could owe thousands and thousands of dollars in tax to the IRS, which is not dischargeable in a bankruptcy, and also they can attach your wages, take your tax refund in the future for years, and even seize your bank account. So if you file a bankruptcy, you can live in the house 4, 5, 6 more months, maybe longer. You give the house up, you owe them nothing, and there's no tax consequence to you. You will not owe anything to the IRS because they took the house back and sold it for less than what you owe.